So this weekend we had community day at my church. It was packed out. So we were giving away free food that you could eat, like hot food, and like sandwiches, chicken, hot dogs. And then we were also, what's up, baby? And we were also giving away free groceries. So my pastor used the verse Psalms chapter 133 for his sermon yesterday. And the title of it, hold on, honey. Hold on. And the title of it is Blessed Unity of the People of God. And it talks about how, well, let me read it. It's real short. There's like 3 verses. But I've realized that it doesn't necessarily matter how you do a thing. It's the fact that whoever is involved, that y'all are on one accord to do that thing. Because let's say if I have a good idea and you have a good idea, but that idea is not, but that one idea is like totally off, like the beaten path from each other, then that's when you get disunity. And a lot of times you get dishonor and disrespect. So as long as we like compromise and come to one thing that we could do together, then at the same time, then the Lord blesses it. Because 2 ideas going in the opposite direction, it just don't work. And that's when calamity starts. So Psalm 133 was my pastor's reference yesterday when he was preaching. And so he said, the 3 verses are, blessed how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious oil upon the head, running down on the beard of Aaron, running down on the edge of his garments. It is like the dew of Hermon, descending upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord commanded the blessing, like forevermore. It's something about when people are on one accord. The Lord is in the midst. But that is, sorry, child, I'm not getting out of bed right now. That is Psalm 133, New King James Version. So, actually, let's get more in depth. Is there a way we can get like an explanation of what this means? I'm on my laptop. I'm not using my physical Bible right now because it wasn't in reach. And I wasn't fitting to get up and reach for it. This was in reach. And my laptop, I don't know why I went to sleep with it. I went to sleep with this next to me, which is so not good because of wavelengths. Okay. Explanation. I would like to do the who, what, when, where, why, though. Don't you like to know, like, when something was, like, written? So, actually, let me do that in pieces. Instead of typing Psalm 133 explanation, let me do when was Psalm 133 written. That'll, like, get down to it. Okay. Come on with the facts. I don't know where we got that from. But now I got my nails looking the way I want them to look. Now I'm doing that for no reason. Okay. So it says Psalm 133 is attributed to King David. It was likely written in the 11th century BCE, around 1015 BCE. Let's see what else. It has been composed to celebrate the unification of all 12 tribes of Israel under David's reign after a period of civil war, which was around 1003 BCE. They suggest it was later written as a song of accents, a pilgrim song for Israelites traveling to Jerusalem for major religious festivals. That seems interesting. Is there another context of this? I would love to see it. Interesting. 12 tribes. Okay. The oil of Aaron. My son's name is Aaron. So I like that name. My mother gave him that name. Aaron. The second verse was a reference to the anointing of Aaron, the first high priest, where holy oil was poured over his head and beard, based on Leviticus chapter 8, verse 12 as well. It symbolized consecration, God's descending blessing, Hiya, and linking the nation's harmony to their spiritual identity as a holy people. The Dew of Mount, I love that name, Herman. It seemed like an old name. The Dew of Mount Hermon. Verse 3 compares. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, I just woke up. Thank God it's a nice day. Hope I can meet my cousin in Brooklyn today. Okay, three verses. 3 compares unity to the Dew of Mount Hermon, the highest peak in the north. Chad says it's safe to bring the dog. No. I told her to use chat to see what they say about bringing her dog. I can't go out of it now because the video will stop. But she says it's too hot to bring the dog. It's a breeze right now, but metropolitan area, New York, you're getting crazy. Them buildings don't be holding up too good. Also, it says Psalms 122:20 through 134. All of that is associated with religious pilgrimages of the ancient Israelites as they traveled up to Jerusalem for annual festivals. That's what the whole nook and cranny of those chapters were about. It celebrates the beauty of communal harmony and the blessing of God's presence as they came together. That's pretty cool. What was I about to read, though? Oh, I see. Interesting. So it says, during these feasts, Israelites from all 12 tribes, who were often scattered and divided in their daily lives, would gather in Jerusalem. The psalm serves as a unifying greeting and a celebration of their shared religious heritage. That's cool. I want to say something to my cousin, but I don't know if it'll go out. It came out 2 minutes ago, but let me hurry up, then I could answer. Oh, interesting. So, like I said, Mount Hermon, which is the highest peak in the north, descended on Mount Zion in the south. But it says this geographical imagery serves as a metaphor for the unifying grace of God covering the entirety of the divided land of Israel. Ain't that crazy? All I ask is when it was written, and it tells me all this other stuff. Which I was going to ask anyway, but this is cool. Following the Babylonian captivity, the psalm took on new relevance as the dispersed Jewish people returned to their homeland and rebuilt the temple and reunited under a renewed content. That's cool. The psalm remains a powerful cultural and religious symbol. Famously, the opening line is the lyrical basis for the traditional Hebrew folk song, Mein Matov. Sounds Hebrew. Which is a song in the Jewish community worldwide to celebrate community and gatherings. That's fire. So Psalm 133, even though it only has 3 verses, it has so much meaning behind it. And, even this weekend with the Knicks, it was so much unity being involved. We got the World Cup over here in New York that was happening as well. It brought a lot of people together that weren't together. So I gotta give my son Aaron an apple. If he don't already find one. And I want to get some. He had some ground turkey yesterday. He loved it. I gotta get more of that. That was the first time I ever cooked and gave him ground turkey. He loved it. But I put a sprinkle of soy sauce on it. So I gave it to him by itself. He ain't eat it. When I gave it to him with the soy sauce, he ate half the pack. So yeah. But Psalm 133 has so much behind it. When it comes to the text, it's nice to read like I do, in my shorts, whatever. But to really grasp a sense of something, you really have to dig deeper. And that's only a little bit that I just read. It's so much in, and the source I got from that was the AI version of Google. And I got it from Calvary Chapel, and also got it from Center for Excellence in Preaching. Those are my resources. So, it's just cool to research and look up things. The Bible is it's like a never-ending pool of water. It's like you don't know where it comes from, from the bottom, from the top. You don't know where it comes from, but it's just flowing. So, yeah, Psalm 133. Let me text my cousin. Then I'll do another video.